September 18th, when I OD'd. I was dead. Twice that day.
We're going to talk about that in 1 minute. This is the last topic before we get to
Go.
that. Well, I did learn that family was very important, La
Yes.
Familia. Now we have these two women. One is named Teresa Giudice, your friend. You starred in the Christmas movie with her. And the other one is named Melissa Gorga. And they're all doing a whole season here, season 4. You're breathing heavy when it comes to Melissa,
Are
huh?
they both? No.
Oh, I'm
That's
just
not my
asking.
business. Are they both back?
Both back.
Oh, okay.
But Melissa and Joe,
Right.
Teresa's brother, do not speak to Teresa at all. Teresa does not speak to Melissa. We have done a whole season, which is airing. There's no speaking, like not one word. Like, imagine.
I think we did that.
Imagine. I was gonna say, have you ever was?
Yeah,
I mean,
we did
not,
that with,
but not a word.
Yeah, we did that with Drita.
You did?
Me and Carla didn't talk for like 2 years on the. Me and
On the
Carla
show?
didn't talk for like
I don't remember these things.
season 2, 3. Wait, season
Not even a fight because this is
2
no speaking.
and 3, and she was off. She got fired, and then she came back in 5. So we made up in 15. So yeah, we've done TV that way.
So it's. I mean, a whole
Actually,
season?
that's got to be interesting. Like, I wonder if they so they no scenes together.
I think there was group scenes
Mm-hmm.
where they're both there, but they stay away from each other.
Okay.
And they don't speak. And we're gonna have a reunion at the end of the season. I mean, I assume Andy Cohen is gonna say
Wow.
speak or this. It'll be a very highly rated reunion.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm ready.
I'm not sure they're gonna speak there either. They've both said like this is
Well,
heaven.
then that's the way it should be. If everybody's happy, that's the way it should be. I just feel terrible because they lost their parents. So I think now that I didn't speak to my sister for a year and a half, she didn't speak to me, and my older sister and I stopped talking. I think it's terrible not to have family. So I will say a prayer for them, and I hope that they one day could find the peace that every family deserves.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what goes on in everybody's family, but I do wish the best for families, you know.
Melissa says she's happy. Teresa married Louis. She says she's happy. I mean, everyone seems happy like this.
But are they really happy? If you don't have the people that mean the most to you, are you really happy? I was miserable without my sisters. Miserable. So that's me. If it works for them, God bless them. Again, like all I say is, if it works for you, if you like it, I love it.
That's a good attitude,
Yep.
too. And I know you think it's interesting. I just think it can't. I mean, look, I don't want anyone to lose their job, but after one season of not speaking, I just think eventually we got to change this up.
I'm
How
sure
many
they'll
seasons?
speak. I'm sure one day they're going to speak again. Ooh, I would love to mediate that.
Well,
Ooh. Andy.
why don't you?
There's so many times I'd be like, I wish I could just sit down and talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, not them, but like several of the women on the shows. Like, we would be able, because the mob mediates a little different.
How would you mediate Melissa and Teresa? And Joe Gorga. Joe, her brother, is not so innocent.
Okay, so it's really between Teresa and her brother, right?
Yeah.
And from there, everything else should be mended. I've missed like the last year of their show. I just went to the reunion last year. Like, not went to it. I tuned into the reunion. That was the yellow dress, right?
Yes. Well, things have gone no better since then. When they sat there and said, we'll never speak again, this time they actually mean it. It's over.
Well, maybe they should up their checks. Listen,
Yeah.
you can make anybody speak to anybody for money.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
And if they didn't, then that shit's real serious. Wait a second. They're Sicilian. Oh, yeah, now. Sicilians is something different. When we're angry, we're angry. We're extra angry.
Well, Teresa flipped a table. Joe Gorga recently charged a ref at his son's.
Oh, I saw that.
saw that.
Okay. If somebody's messing with his kid, he's allowed to do whatever he wants.
A lot of people agree with you.
If somebody touches my kid, I'll never forget when the coach one day smacked my son on the ass in football. I was like, "Oh, you touch my son one more time." My son was like, "Mom."
He's like, I'm fine.
I'm like, why not pat them on their helmets? They can still feel it. Don't touch his tush. It's disgusting.
You're like, I'm not feeling
No,
this.
smack him on his helmet. He can feel it. Trust me.
Well, I would like you to monitor this Teresa Melissa.
Well, they just had Justina Valentine do the reunion for Jersey Shore. I think I'd be a great person to do a reunion.
I think so. Listen, they brought Nicki Minaj in for Potomac.
Absolutely.
Maybe Renee to right?
Yes.
You would set them straight.
Man, I did Look What Happens live.
You did?
With Teresa. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love Andy.
Andy's fun, right?
He's so handsome.
He's he's single, eligible.
I don't know if
he's not eligible for you. Listen, I think,
I want to marry a gay man more than anything.
You do?
Why? I have a best friend. That's it. At this stage of the game, I'm good. I had enough sex in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Trust me, I know
I'm not there yet, but I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
not
I
quite
just want a
there
best
yet.
friend. Like,
I get it.
You get dressed up, you go to nice places.
Then you go home.
There's no arguing.
You go to bed.
Exactly.
I go do whatever I want.
Hello.
Don't worry about
it's
it.
Right.
Who cares?
Just get home safe.
Well, it's not. I'm not opposed to that. The thing is, I have such a cynical view of marriage. I feel so many married couples don't have sex anyway. Just marry a best
They have
friend.
sex with other people.
Right. That's what I mean. Just skip over all of this that we're apparently supposed to be monogamous and all this other bullshit. And just you do you, I'll do me.
Exactly.
And we'll be married.
Meet in the middle. Our
this
families
is my
can get
cynical
together.
view.
We don't have to have fights. None of that.
Yeah.
It's just
no jealousy.
If you're cheating, it ain't on me.
Totally. Like, do whatever. I'm not opposed to that.
I'm telling you, it would be so much easier. Life would be so much easier if people could just be honest. Do you know that?
Yes, I do.
Just be honest. If you don't like somebody,
agree.
If you're cheating, just let the woman live. And if you're cheating on your husband, just let him go.
That's my style here. I'm honest. When people are mad, I'm like, okay, so now you hate me for another thing. Let's add it to the fucking list. Like, what next topic? Like, what else you want from me?
Right now, I'm looking forward to going to like Disney with my grandkids. Like,
you're good.
For me, I don't want anyone around I have 3 granddaughters. So for me, and my grandson, because I am the world